Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, live from Holo Sulu. This is Queen Helen Abdurrajak, March 6, 2022. The curse of killing each other because of the Game of Thrones, rooted from the sin of Cain for killing Abel, the sin of greed for power and money and fame. This is the fight of the two brothers that up to now are really fighting head-to-head collision. Good morning, global Earth. Good morning, all over the globe, listening to Queen Helen Imperial broadcast of today. I wish to say thank you to all our brothers and sisters who are now united in defending the rights and the freedom of the entirety of the global people suppressed and oppressed by the oligarch, by the blood of Cain. I say thank you to God Allah. Yesterday, there is already a temporary ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. We hope that this will become already a start of the amicable settlement of negotiation, dialogue between the top leaders, between Putin and Zelensky and other intervener that is being sent to the area. It is timely. It is a part of the Game of Thrones. As I projected, who is Putin, who is Duterte, who is Mahathir, and the participation of the global conspiracy. The White Path, the appointed and chosen as Raja Muhammad Qamar Mamay Hassan Abdurrajak Jamalul Kiram III, is the victim of this global conspiracy. The Abel, because it is the fight for what is right in accordance to the mandate of God Allah. Raja Mamay is my king, and he is chosen by our elders, and he gained the crown, the throne, the scepter, and the birthright by law of succession from Shariful Hashim Sultan Saidina Abu Bakr as the 34th Sultan of Sulu and North Borneo, directly from the living witness, the 33rd Sultan of Sulu and North Borneo, and the Royal Hashemite Sultanate of Sulu and Sabah. That is the difference between the brother who is contesting and the elder that he has is also the one that had stolen the identity of Ama Ali, Sultan Turun Lawan Dumaga Sharif Usman. So therefore, the claim in the stealing of power and authority rooted in the Game of Thrones in global conspiracy. The path of darkness is claimed, and as Sultan Al-Nasiruddin Jamalul Alam Kiram, he is Al-Nas alias Anas Abdul Ghaffar in Malaysia. He has stolen the identity of the brother as Sultan Muhammad Gamar Mamay Abdurrajak in Philippines and as Gamar bin Abdul Ghaffar. I have challenged the brother a long time ago, who really bullied me in Messenger, Facebook, texts, even calls, destroying my morals, and his brother identity and standing. But he's the one used in Sabah standoff, Zamboanga standoff, Marawi seeds, now with claimants adulterating the documents. Alam Kiram, they are switching the name, but they didn't know that Alam, Jamalul Alam is a title. It is called the light of the world. Kiram is symbolizing the religion, the Quran, Nur Karim. That is not the name of the heir and successor. Jamalul Kiram and Jamalul Alam are both titles. That is where he has not gotten the real law of succession. They have manipulated the lineage for their own suiting so that they could get the claim of 14.6 billion US dollars, equivalent to 62.8 Malaysian ringgit. That is only a claim, and that is only a dot of the asset of the property of the true Sultan of Sulu and North Borneo. It is very disappointing. I do believe that this is the path of darkness, fighting the path of light. I have fought a hard way. I have put my life into death in trying to defend the grandson. They are very strong in their black magic that they could enter into one's body and really made a terrible mess by doing a bad thing. I never thought that I could be the target of this black magic. But, however, with me coming to life, I have promised myself that I will do everything to defend the crown, the scepter, the throne, and the birthright of the Sultan of Sulu and North Borneo. By dissecting this today, the claim of the brother, together with the claimants, will give them justice, because I have really to do something since 2009 up to today. With them is the exact representation of the fight that is really full of evil, full of black forces, full of the evil desire to kill, to suppress, and to oppress, and to enslave the poor. You can just see, when I started this, trying to fight and do legalities, 2009, I initiated the blood compact, letting the element of faction groups of MNLF, BIFF, MILF, the Abu Sayyaf, the private armies, the clan of Pendatun, the clan of the one inside Ligwas and Mars contesting the ownership, the Rajas, Sulaiman, peacekeeping group, special security forces is already there to defend the true Sultan of Maguindanao, who is also the victim of the contending political sultan, the Manguda Dato, and other family. It is a challenge. It is a sacrificial path for me. The white path, the light of darkness, and it is the sacrificial path of the Queen to fix brother upon brother. When I did the initiation of the blood compact, it was submitted to the office of the President. It was submitted to Marvick Leonin as then the Dean of the University of the Philippines. But unluckily, this blood compact became the process for them to do the peace talk. And this peace talk became the path of darkness for selling our documents to Malaysia. I made the skeletal framework on how to fix Mindanao, on how to fix all the faction group of Mindanao, the MILF, the MNLF, Abu Sayyaf, Ajang. So all of them were given the opportunity to join me for peace and prosperity. It is obvious that Malaysia has the strong power because of their greed to stay in power and to enjoy the money, the prestige coming from the ownership of sovereignty, the Sultan of Sulu in North Borneo, and the Royal Hashemite Sultanate of Sabah, Sultanate of Sulu. This is the main priority that I have inculcated to Raja Mamay. Your brother is your greatest enemy, as he is the one to kill you by contesting to the throne, the crown, because he is a man used by the dark force. He is the man who really becomes greedy when it comes to power and money. And all of you listening right now, all of you that are benefiting from the money that he is bringing from Malaysia, do you know that that is the money coming from the blood money of all those Filipino migrants with no documents? They are arresting, apprehending, and extracting a lot of money. And then here he is being hailed by the family who are benefiting from him in Zamboanga, in Sulu. And they are allying to him because he has money being paid by Malaysian government, by Sabah government. And yet, you family You should be ashamed of the queen sacrificing day and night, protecting your own brother too. Raja Mamay, you are not supposedly to defend the darkness. You should be the one to encourage the brother to surrender to the light. But instead, you are trying to do all the lies, saying that you do not know him, saying that you do not even know that he is in Maimbong right now. You are all liars because you are benefiting to the money being paid by the blood of the Filipino migrants in Sabah. Just imagine that. I would always use imagine for you to think, for you to see. Without Queen Helen asserting, protecting, guarding the brother, he could have died already. And to tell you, he died 3 times. But I believe in my power, in the power of light, because Raja, the blood of the Sharif, once outsmarted, we can always survive death. Besides, Sultan Pandala Pasandalat was with me when the time that I installed Raja Mamay as the Sultan of Sulu in Takurong City at that. It is the time that I summoned the soul, the raw, the spirit of Jamalul Kiram II. And he came. And that is that you cannot get from the installation that I have. I have always the chances, I have always the marking that they will support me, the blood of the true Sultan of Sulu and North Borneo. And you claimants, and you brother, you used also the lineage of your uncle Jamalul Kiram II, whose real name is Sultan Sahibul Gari Abdurrajak of Maimbong Sulu. Maimbong Sulu. Now, all claimants, Muidsul Lailtan Kiram, all of you Pulalun that had been part of this claim together with them. And thank you for the blood of Pulalun that joined me in peace and prosperity. Maimbong is the ruled Jambangan, the palace of the Kiram. The Likup Adam and the Baiputi Indanan is the palace of the Jamalul Alam. I am from the blood of Jamalul Alam, and now Ama Ali is the blood of the Kirams, also saying that I am not only from Alam, but I am also from the Kiram. This is the thing that I am at Tausug, and you people from Basilan, Abdul Wahid, Abdul Manan, you are a claimant together with Alonto Dukol and the one from Sambuanga, the Abu Bakar, who had been with me, but Baharama, you are all just part of my program when I was trying to fix. When you were given authority and you took up the pieces, in fact, the 476 pages, and I am trying to tell the lawyers, they are all stealer. They are all stealing my documents, changing but the same verbiage. It is a shameful part of you, lawyers, judges, government, political, military. You are all full of, we call this, under the spell of darkness. Have you ever thought that because of them the war erupted in Russia? Because of the greed for power and money, Putin and Duterte had already designed this. About the war in Lanao, in Marawi Seeds, the brother is in General Santos, of where I was also sleeping and saying that the brother is the same face as the brother Mamay. Look at their faces. They are almost the same. That's why people cannot decide if he is Raja Mamay, the true one, or the impostor who uses the identity of the brother Gamar bin Abdul Ghaffar and Muhammad Gamar Mamay Hassan Abdul Rajab. The path of darkness and the path of light. I have declared that one should be put behind bars, and those that harboring them is also liable for participating in the criminal act. The identity theft is a very heinous crime that leading to killing, physical killings such as the Zamboanga standoff, Sabah standoff. They were there. That's why I was telling the Malaysian investigator calling me, who is this Clayman Sultan. I can prove to you, they have pictures, because there is someone instigating the puppet, the global conspiracy as written by PGMA and the Bush. It is a specific way of getting Sabah under the global conspiracy. Imagine, they want to Christianize the entire sovereignty. I had been posting that. That is coming from Nur Miswari, the old man. This one is the young one, presenting that is also identity theft, stealing the identity of the father. All of you will be held criminal for this. That is a criminal act. That is a sin against humanity. That is the curse of Cain, of killing Abel. So you are into that path of darkness, which I have been saying that I have to fix between the dark and the light. I have been doing my job. Now, even Malaysia is liable. Even the Philippines is liable. That's why it is now absolute monarchy, because you continuously doing the evil by political drama, military drama, and now doing all of this. That's why all of those candidates, you will be sorry, because if you continue the election, once you are seated, you will be the one to be litigated by the crime, by the sin of your predecessor from 1950 up to 2022. I have given you 5 years, as I had been saying, and it ended, the grace period, in 2018. Now it is to be until September 16, 2023, the grace period. If you will not listen and you will have to do the election, then I will impose the rectificatory form of government wherein no one can escape. No one of you can defy me anymore. Because my mandate is from Allah, from God. This is now the divine governance I am telling you. I am not Helen only. The Spirit of God reigning in my heart and in my soul will be the one to litigate you under the divine rule. I have read to you the divine decree, and I can put it into decree again if you will not listen and stop the war. Russia, we are prepared to get your back up, and you will be nothing into the face of the earth. Malaysia, once we have to get back the back up, you are nothing. You cannot operate your banking system. Listen now, you people of the world. Stop the war. Put peace and prosperity. Let God, Allah, reign into this earth again, not Satan. I have commanded you. Go back. Go back to Him who created you. Do not push me to do the law that will implicate you all. Stop claimants, manguda dato, ampatuan, all of you from Maguindanao. Honor your sultan. Kayulawan, Pandala, Pasandalan. All of you Lanao, honor your sultan. Sultan Al-Nasir Ramil Ismail. All of you Sok Sergeant, honor your sultan. Sultan Pokan Marangit. Sultanate of Rizal in Antipolo, honor. Sultan of Visayas, Sultan Jerry Silab. Sultan of Panay Islands, Sultan Edgar Lopez. And all of you that are appointed, go now as princess, as by you have your territorial domain. Do not be hard-headed. Once I decide something that is for your own good, as I look into your eyes right now, listen carefully before I strip you off of that power and authority I have given you. I am giving you the power because I know you can do it in the name of God of Allah. But if you are stubborn, then I will get back what I have given to you. In the name of God, in the name of Allah. Thank you very much. And I wish you all today good health, good life, and may you live in the light, not in the darkness. Good morning, everyone. Cheers. Bye. Masalam.